Glory.
We've got time for about 2 more. And before we do this next song, unfortunately, the words in this next song are all too familiar with our society these days. Because it talks about a guy that's sitting in a bar, having a cigarette, and he's just watching the news. And all he sees is gloom and gloom. I mean, he's just, all he can see is what's going wrong in this world. And how can you actually look and see everything that's going on and not think, okay, there's no God. How could there be a God if all of this stuff is going on? But I submit to you today that just as some of the preachers have talked about, I think that God is waiting for the right people to step up, for the right ones to come in there and do what they're supposed to do. Because in the Bible, in 2 Chronicles, if you don't mind, I'm going to just read this real quick to you. If I can get my phone to, you know how we have our Bible phones. But it's the verse that talks about that if a nation will call on my name and surrender and turn from their wicked ways, I will heal the land. He will heal our land, and our land, oh Lord, it needs healing. But what we have to do is to actually ask Him to heal it. We have to turn from our wicked ways. And so if you're one of those that watches the TV and maybe you watch stuff that maybe you shouldn't, and you think, it's in private, you know, whatever. God sees that. And that's a foothold for the devil to get in. I don't care what you are in public. But what you are alone is what he's looking at. And that's what he needs. He needs the spiritual giants that are not afraid to live in public as they are in private. And there's the verse, and if there's anybody here that is not saved today, I want to just read this to you, because our mission today is to make sure that you go home knowing Christ. And just like our preachers talked about earlier, and like I told you, our nation is in such bad shape. But it can be reversed. It's up to us to reverse it. And in Ephesians 2, what the scripture I'm going to read, it starts at 4. But in the part before that, Paul's telling the church how bad they've been. They've done this wrong, you've done this wrong, you've done this wrong. And God will sit there and He will put His finger on what's wrong in your life. And He'll show you, this is wrong, this is wrong. And my favorite 2 words starts off verse 4, and it says, but God. It says, but God, with the unfathomable richness of His love and mercy, focused on us, united us with the Anointed One, and infused our lifeless souls with life, even though we were buried under mountains of sin, and saved us by His grace. He raised us up with Him and seated us in heavenly realms with our beloved Jesus, the Anointed, the liberating King. He did this for a reason, so that for all eternity we will stand as a living testimony to the incredible riches of His grace and kindness that He freely gives to us by uniting us with Jesus, the Anointed. For it's by God's grace that you have been saved. You receive it through faith. It was not our plan. It was not our effort. It's a gift from God, pure and simple. You didn't earn it. None of us did. So don't go around bragging that you must have done something amazing. For we are the product of His hand. This is my favorite part. Heaven's poetry etched on lives. So if you ever wonder, it's too late for me, listen to that. You are heaven's poetry etched on lives. Created in the Anointed, Jesus, to accomplish the good works God arranged long ago. So I submit to you today, all it takes is faith. All you have to do is tell the Lord, I've sinned. He knows you have. You don't need to clean up to come before Him. All you have to do is just look at Him and say, this is what This is all I can bring to you. In fact, one of the songs that we sing, I love the verses because it says, take me because this is all I am. When we enter heaven, this is all we enter heaven with. So today, if you don't know Christ as your Savior, please, after this song, we're going to give just a short time, give you a chance to come up, and please receive the Lord today. I don't want you to go home without knowing, because tomorrow you may not have tomorrow. So just listen to this and really think about the words.
Glory. Thank you, Lord.
There's no God, I heard him say, as he snuffed out his cigarette, stared at the TV set above the bar, watched the world fall apart before his eyes. But what he don't realize is we've all been given freedom to live our lives the way we please. And just because you never see him, ain't no reason to believe that there's no God. Because I know he watches from above, and he loves every one of us, and all he wants us to do is have a little faith and try to love each other too. And it breaks his heart when someone that he created starts to leave. And there's no God, and no one ever died alone that cross. Same mankind, angels on a fairy tale. In the end, yourself is all you got. 'Cause there's no God, or so he thought, as I watched you raise head and head outside to catch a cab. And as he walked across the road, he never saw it coming when that driver lost control. And as I pulled him to the sidewalk, in a daze he looked at me, and with my wings all wrapped around him, I asked, do you still believe that there's no God, and no one ever died alone that cross? Same mankind, angels on a fairy tale. In the end, yourself is all you got. 'Cause there's no God. But there's a God. If you don't know him, please come forward. We'd love to pray with you. If we've got a bunch of Christians out here, I want to hear a lot of hand clapping, because I know that it's such an awesome, thrilling, amazing life to be a Christian.